Let me know when she's dead. Then I'll call the ambulance. Excuse me, bitch. Excuse me, bitch. Let you know when I'm dead. Bitch, my whole family come and tear this shit down. Don't play with me. And those that do know, I was sexually harassed growing up by family members. Right? He sent a dick picture to one of his soldiers. But I texted my best friend and I was just ready to kill myself and shot. It's black women. Black women in the military tend to hate to see another black woman coming on top. The higher rank, the higher rank black females hate to see young black soldiers coming on top.
Rip me out the plastic, I been acting brand new. Bitches acting like they running shit they really ran through. I spend that 500 before I ever trap you. They thought I was gon' fall off, I hate to bring you bad news. Throw so many racks, a bitch can't even see the flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only time I'm back and forth. Cheap niggas make you pick, rich niggas get you both. Gave a Bentley to ballet and let that nigga dry the boat.
So I just got back from my friend's game night. I apologize if you hear my dog in the background. He is really spoiled, so hold on. Let me handle that real quick. But if you can't tell, I did just come from a game night, so I am a little over the influence, okay? I think I said that right, but hold on. Whoa. I don't know why I never tried this. But I'm gonna be doing a story time on why I got the military. So the reason why I got the mics going is because, like I said, I am so fucked up. So y'all didn't know, I ran away from home 2016. I'm not gonna really get into that because I'm gonna make that a whole different video. If you want that video, drop. Oh wait, y'all, just because I'm drunk, I've almost forgot. If you're not a gang, you is lame. Okay, so with that being said, if you don't like, comment, and subscribe, what are you doing, baby? Go ahead and make sure you turn on that post notification button so you know when I drop another banger. I'm sober. But y'all, let me tell y'all what really happened. So after my first year of college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I went ahead and I joined the military. Now, basic training. Um, basic training was different. I like to mm, yeah. You can ask about me in basic training. I didn't take no shit. I didn't care. If you wanted to fight, we can fight. I didn't give a hell. But and I met some of one of the coolest people in my life. Shout out to my girl Jada. If you don't know, I'm gonna put her crochet page right here. So if you don't, go ahead and shop. If you like crochet items, go ahead and shop for my girl. I love to support all my friends, and she's one of the ones that helped me get through basic training. So y'all go ahead and like, comment, and share her stuff. If you do not wear this type of stuff, share it because a share is helping our black owned business, right? But for starters, my first representation of the army was my basic training. Right before basic training, I had started the depot shot. I was once on the birth control pill, and every time I took it at 5 o'clock, it made me so fucking angry, bro. Like I was angry, and I was working at McDonald's as a cashier, so I was very good for I was like very good, not good. Because the pill was making me so angry, I decided to go to the depot shot. Not because I know I wasn't gonna be in the basic training. Also, um, I know I was gonna basic training. I knew I was gonna be able to remember taking those pills all the time. So I went and got on the depot shot August of 2017. I didn't get off my period till April of 2018, and it was all day, every day, each day. But back to basic training. So in basic training, the depot was really messing with my body bad. So not only was I bleeding consecutively, I was bleeding out my nose and I was bleeding out blood clots out my nose. Like it wasn't even regular nosebleed. And one time I almost missed my basic training ceremony because of that. They didn't want me to bleed, bleed on my uniform and stuff like that. And one of the drill sergeants literally told me, or told the other drill sergeant, and said, "Let me know when she's dead. Then I'll call the ambulance."
What did he say?
Excuse me, bitch. Excuse me, bitch. Let you know when I'm dead. Bitch, my whole family come and tear this shit down. Don't play with me. But whatever. You know, they in message training, they try to break you to make you back up. But bitch, don't play with me. Don't. But fast forward I go to Korea. Um I go to Korea and I really officially got off the depot shot because the doctor's like, you are bleeding entirely too much. And like you were not getting any days. Like I was lucky if I got one day where I just did not bleed. But I was bleeding, but I was bleeding heavily at that. You know what I'm saying? It was a heavy ass flow. Sorry for the TMI in there. But what really traumatized me, if you guys don't know who's watching this video, and those that do know, I was sexually harassed growing up by family members, right? And that already traumatized me. I went through a lot of stuff as a, child growing up, which led to me running away when I did. That's a whole nother story. Again, if you want that, comment below. But I know my story does push people, but what the army did, it was just different because when I left for the army, I expected the army to save me. You know what I'm saying? I expected them to save me, but they didn't. So when I first got to that unit, the girls kind of click or whatever, and I got warned by one of these sergeants, a oompa loompa ass looking ass sergeant. I'm gonna call him Bumble. That's that's Bumble, right? So Bumble was transferred to my unit because he was a sergeant. He was transferred to my unit because he sent a dick picture to one of his soldiers. And if you don't know, you cannot date or mess around with anybody below your pay grade in your unit. Where like, there's some ways, but in your especially in your unit, you're not supposed to, that low. But she wasn't even ranked, I guess, or whatever. And he sent an unwanted picture. Now, instead of demoting him, they sent him to my unit, right? Boy, oh boy, yeah, the army would love to cover up. They don't want to take accountability. That's why when people say, "Oh, you must be rich because you're a veteran," R- you rich because you in the army, baby. We seen the money that y'all thought or think we touch. I wish we can see the money that you think we have. Baby, I won't lie to you. We're not going to lie to you. We make enough to make ends meet. And you're lucky if you don't have kids. People are like, oh, you get paid more if you have kids and a wife. And well, but you get paid enough to live, baby. That's it. The military just needs you to fight. Do what you need to do. And half the people in the military don't even know how to fight, baby. They're big and fat. I don't know who y'all think is going to win these wars. But it's not. This is not the old school army, okay, baby. These people is fat. Things playing video games. It's not winning. I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm sorry. But so as I got more into the unit, I picked up the role of the unit's coordinator, right? I was 88 November. So sometimes we like to do some fun things. So I was in charge of doing that every Thursday, Friday, whatever. This is what I didn't understand. He, before we even get into that, he used to throw little small jabs. Expect like say, look, oh, you're cute. Oh, like you, yeah, if you look like that, I can honestly understand what your mama, you know what I'm saying. But it was little small things that I could just, okay. Now in the military, you still have to be careful because you going against somebody that's not that's above your pay grade. You really playing with fire for real. Because if they already beat one thing, trust me, they got connections to beat anything else. So you gotta be careful playing with people with fire. I mean, excuse me, playing with people with rank. And I hate to say that. It's true for me at least, because everybody don't have a bad experience with the military. Me, I did. So y'all knew he sent an unwanted picture of his shrimpy to one of his soldiers, and y'all thought he just changed and he'll never do it again. All you did was smack his wrist and say, "Don't do it again." You think he's not going to do it again, baby? He's here harassing me in my unit, saying little slick stuff. But okay, cool, whatever. Y'all really outdid yourself when y'all made him top. And for the military people, non-military people that don't know what top is, that's first sergeant. Why the fuck would you make him first sergeant if not only 6, 7 months ago he just sent an unwanted dick picture to a soldier? But Lord, behold, it even got worse, y'all. It got worse. Another sergeant had came in. We're gonna call him Sergeant Malin, right? So Sergeant Bumble and Sergeant Malin. Now I'm again unit coordinator, so whatever I want to do for the unit, I have to go past top, our first sergeant, right? So I don't have my old first sergeant who was cool. I have to go through the man that's doing little slight jabs, right? So whenever I wanted to do something, oh, you gotta show me your breast in order for your unit to do it. Excuse me? Show me your breast. No, show me your breast. No. And then he goes and proceeds, to go. Before y'all come and say, well, why didn't you tell? Why didn't you say anything from the front? He already got away with sending a dick picture and then nothing happened. Like he still got reported even after I left. Nothing really happened. You feel what I'm saying? And then I have a past when I came out about what my family members did. I was told I was lying. I was lying because I lied about sweeping the floor sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a trauma response. Like, if you ever been there, you've been there. No, he would do small stuff like that. And I started talking to my other battles, and I'm saying, when they start an investigation in Korea, their investigations take forever, year to 2 years. Like they take forever on the investigation. And I would complain. And Sergeant Minnels was the barracks key holder. Entering a female's barrack, with him being a male, he's supposed to have another female sergeant. He came into my barracks. Thankfully, my door was closed. So in the barracks, you have a big old room with two separate rooms in the middle of it, right? So I had my room, they had their room, but we shared the overall room. My room door was closed, and luckily I was closed. I like to walk around naked. So why are you coming in my room with no soldier at that? Why are you coming in here with no female soldier? And then second of all, why you not knocking? You're supposed to knock, and you're not. Why are you even coming? Oh, I was just coming to check. There's no inspections because if there's inspection, we'll be outside. So what are you doing? Like, what if I was walking in here naked? Like, what? Then there was one incident where some Sergeant Bumble, excuse me. I was walking out of gate 4, not walking out, but I had went to a bar in gate 4, and I had stopped into the bar, one of these other bars. I know myself. I can get really drunk, but I'm not gonna get drunk to where I can't, function. He see me. He grabbed my wrist and he said, "Take a shot." I said, "No, I'm drunk." He said, "Take a shot." I said, "No, I'm drunk." He said, "Take a shot or suck my." I don't know why I didn't snatch or run. I don't know why I didn't do. I screamed for help. Why I just took the shot. You know what I'm saying? But I took the shot. Like, oh my god, what if this man really forced himself on me or like taking me? I'm already tipsy, like not tipsy but drunk. A dumbass. Like, why would I even do that when I could have just snatched myself away? I could have. I blame myself a lot. When I got outside, I threw everything up. Like that was over my limits. That was truthfully over my limits. Um, and then that continued to happen like so much that it was getting really uncomfortable. And then fast forward, I just was mentally just drained and taken like aback. I don't really want to go into full depth because that's a different YouTube video for real. But I texted my best friend and I was just ready to kill myself. And shout out to my best friend. She was able to get me help from all the way in Florida, but I had took some pills to end my life. And after that, I had to be on a suicide watch. So 24-hour suicide watch for about 2, 3 weeks, and then until I left the military, I always had to have a battle buddy with me at all times. So the military was never a good thing for me. I liked the training. I will miss the training, but I would never ever like go the leaders. It really messed with me. When I thought I was gonna get saved, I didn't get saved. I got hurt. Like you was supposed to be making me a better person, but instead you're trying to take advantage of me. You was supposed to be leading me to help protect our country, but you're getting protected by the people that are supposed to be protecting us as well. Like they're protecting you, and we're supposed to be protecting other little young girls. And you like the military is not fun for everybody, especially black women. The military is not meant for black women against like the military and other black women. I have so many horror stories about the military. Black woman is the worst. The worst people against other black women in the military. You would think it'd be Karens, white men, black men. It's black women. Black women in the military tend to hate to see another black woman coming on top. The higher rank, the higher rank black females hate to see young black soldiers coming on top. They would try to belittle you, question you, try to see if you know your regs. Because it's not a lot of black women on top. So when you're trying to enter that territory, they like you. It's disgusting. A lot of things have changed since I gotten out. So don't get me wrong. This is just my experience on the military. I wish I could start over sometimes, but I would be scared. But I did learn a lot of stuff. A lot of these niggas fake it. If y'all go to the military and these niggas talking about they was on the hood, they was always posted up. Don't believe them. Niggas come to the military and act like they had a whole different life and the whole time their mom was feeding them from a gold spoon. But this was just my experience on the military. I'm grateful for my benefits. I'm grateful to say I am a veteran, but I wish I could have been protected as well. You know what I'm saying? But hey, things happen. But it's my little TED talk, my little drunk TED talk. I'm finna finish this. This is really good, and I'm finna take my ass to bed because yeah,